It was habitually ingrained in it was a habit. We just were able to execute, no issue. And I think that that's something that is controllable. NWSL teams and environments can get to that. They're with each other all the time.
It's going to be like hanging out with your girlfriends watching footy.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous for
your language.
Some of the things I might say. No script. That's the best, though, isn't it?
We love an authentic Kelley.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. You always get that. Spoke on it a little bit earlier, but they have no pressure right now. They should be. Yeah. Oh my! See, no pressure. Let's go. Ball out, girls. Oh my gosh.
Okay, can we comment on
the build-up of Bay right now?
Well, the build-up of Bay is terrible.
Start doing that.
The build-up of Bay is terrible, but also Chicago's press from the jump. Look at all the spaces that they're plugging, and then the really, really quick regain and first pass forward, first pass breaking lines. Maybe it's not pretty, but it's causing chaos against Bay.
For sure. But here's the issue. So since they're playing with three in the back, the Bay, and they're built out on goal kicks, they have Cappy go all the way to the sideline. But when you lose the ball in transition, those three are the ones that are responsible for getting back centrally. I mean, she's too far away.
I mean, Bay can't even get it out of their half.
I feel like this is very similar to what happened to Gotham last week.
Yeah.
Again, I think that Chicago post the July break is showing a lot of promise, especially in their press, in their bite. I think Ella Masser talked about Ludmila being, I think she said, listen, you are so good in our attack. You are potent to our attack, but we need more from you defensively. And we're seeing that from her. She's working hard in.
Is she fit though?
Fit?
She's. What I'm saying is, if you're now asked to do responsibility defensively, you burn a lot of your energy doing that.
But it sounds
so
like.
Can she make 90 minutes doing both sides of the ball?
It sounds like part of their July break, or one of the priorities of the July break for them, was fitness. So. You're seeing, you have to be fit to be able to high press like they're doing. So,
or you just get subbed out at the 60th minute.
Right.
Look at this.
That's
getting
the luxury of being a
striker.
The joy of being a striker.
They're getting to the point.
Yep.
They're not dinking it around,
Bay was like that last week too. They had so many chances. They created a lot of
XG, high XG.
High XG? You got the stats for us, Kelley?
Albertine Montoya said high XG. All the recent games they've had a high XG, but haven't been able to
get their chopper.
Cutter. Great ball.
Good decision. Oh. But it was a good decision.
That was a great decision. Okay. They talked about that after the last time.
Who?
Oh, you saw them communicate?
Yeah, Rachel, and then I think is it Bodie?
Tess Bodie.
Tess Bodie that played her that did the little give and go. They spoke. She was like, "You could have cut me back." I think Rachel was like, "My momentum was forward. I had to take the shot." But this time,
those decisions.
That's that communication, baby. Come on, Bay.
I think Tess is so good. I love watching her play.
She's so technical.
Fun.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes.
So, such a fun player to watch.
Man, oh man, I'll tell you what. She was in preseason in Gotham.
Finish.
Go.
Oh, goal.
That's it.
There you go.
There it is.
Wow.
That was kind of anticlimactic. Celebrate,
was.
girls.
Wow.
Okay.
Huffy, back-to-back goals on the weekend.
Good job.
That all
love
comes
that.
from.
Wait, did Taylor finish that? Yay!
Yeah, that's huge.
Taylor
for her.
Huff.
See, look at
Back-to-back
See, look at-
goals.
They're talking again.
Look at
they're
them
talking.
talking.
I told you.
Nice,
Look at
Tess.
this. Because listen,
go.
Kuninaji taking that ball.
This is a
cutting
great
it back.
ball.
Little
Chicago all
that's
got sucked in.
But
That
guys,
was the same goal she scored
No,
last
that was
week.
off of Chicago's head,
goes.
right?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they
it
all
was,
got
but watch
sucked
this.
in.
Oh, darling.
Every single person.
Klika, no?
everybody.
Every single person. There was no zone.
I mean, I'm like acting like I want Chicago, or chose Chicago, but
I feel like you're like the responsibility.
yes, I'm.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like that's
You're in your box defending. You are
Alyssa
like,
is not doing well in her brain right now.
well, she's probably furious.
That went through her legs. Oh.
But the whole zone shifted to the
that was-
center of the six on the front post.
That was
entire zone.
atrocious.
We have another comment from our girl, another
come on, babe.
loyal member of the A3 chat, Rondalisha Parker here for Kelley.
Oh, another one. Oh, goodness.
Yes.
You guys are just testing my eyesight.
Ask Kelley O'Hara if she wants to coach the Courage, please. Thank you.
The courage? Why the courage? Because
Because they don't have a coach right now.
No.
Is that a courage thing or you just don't want to coach?
I don't want to coach right now because I don't want to work weekends, but here I am working weekends.
This doesn't feel like work.
But you know what? I'm in air conditioning, so I don't want to have to be,
True.
you know,
You're sitting
out.
down.
Yeah, I'm sitting down.
You're getting a coffee delivered to you.
Yeah, exactly. There are no stakes here. There's zero pressure, minus the fact that I did bet my life on Bay today. No, I will not be coaching the Courage. That's a no.
Did you think about coaching?
No. Maybe one day, but I need that. No, not right now.
Need some space from the game.
Coaching
Get
is
that.
such a difficult job.
Often a thankless job.
You when you're in a position of leadership, it is you will never be able to please everybody or make everyone happy. And coaching is just that. And then on top of that, there's so much that goes into it. It is a 24/7 job, and like being a player was a 24/7 job for me. Therefore, and I think coaching might even be more 24/7. Not on the physical side, that's the only difference, but
you don't shut off
you
ever.
just never do. And I needed some time off, so I didn't want to be doing 24/7.
Yeah, I mean,
a
Cal,
long
you're
shift.
like me, and you put in everything as a player, right? You come early, stay late, and the coaches even come
they're
several hours earlier than us and stay
100%.
several hours after us. It is so many hours they have to put in.
Oh my God, you can
Wow,
play
that's
it.
not a foul. Bang this. Ball game!
They tied it up. Oh, Shea Groom.
Go!
I'm happy for Shea.
What was that stat? They never
21
score after they go
games.
down?
Yeah, they haven't
No,
won.
they don't win.
they don't
Okay,
win.
But they
won.
concede first, so
Let Kelley
stat
remind
could still
us.
hold.
I love how we're riding and dying with our
exactly. It's
predictions of this. Like,
They better send me a jersey after this.
That was
a great
dope by
goal.
Groom.
that was a
great.
really good
Really
press.
good.
Great decision.
Layoff by Schlegel, a little
Yep.
layoff and spin.
Look at Groom
Still makes
with the
herself
body.
available, so she might pass, she might not, which opens up the window for her to shoot.
That was actually
kind of
that was a good goal by her.
Yeah.
and the
really
strength.
patient. Oh my gosh. Loved that. Wow.
Defender literally tried to tear her down, couldn't.
And Caprice took as much time
Yeah, you
away
can't
as she could. Like,
exactly.
you can't bite.
Right. That's tough.
That's tough.
Good job, Grimmy.
Good job, Shea.
Yeah. I'm impressed with the physicality of Groom before that play even came up. She's like bodying off defenders.
Set pieces. It is
Marking,
literally
staying in your
a
zone.
set
Yes.
play. You practice it. You know exactly where you should be, exactly who your mark is for the day. So what we saw from Chicago in the first half on that goal is just unacceptable to me.
I really don't think that the level of attention to detail of set plays in the NWSL is high enough.
Talk about what we
I
used to
agree.
do with national team
Yeah.
over and over again. Minute details.
Right.
Spent so much time on it, especially before we're going into a major tournament. How much time do we spend on set pieces?
Hey, you were part of the 2019 World Cup preparation, right? Like you were.
It's insane.
And you know, we would spend the amount of hours, cumulative hours that we spent on set pieces, defensive set pieces and attacking set pieces was incredible. And genuinely, in our pre-camp before going to France, I think we were in England, and I remember being like, we have spent. We're about to go out to practice again just to do set pieces. I'm like, we have spent so much time. We can do this with our eyes closed.
It was literally like, nope, do it again.
Yes.
Nope, do it again.
Is
Like,
this more the attacking side of set
Both.
pieces or the
Both.
defending?
Both.
And very much so, yes, both, but defensive, like you were standing on that blade of grass, you should have been one blade of grass over. Like,
No, we're not joking.
genuinely to that minute of detail. But at the end of that World Cup, I realized, I was like,
That's the
we
difference.
didn't even have to think when it was happening in a game. There was not even a moment of
It's like muscle memory.
It
You
was
just went back.
It genuinely was muscle memory. Like it was habitually ingrained in it was a habit. We just were able to execute no issue. And I think that that's something that like is controllable. NWSL teams and environments can get to that. They can. They're with each other all the time.
Yeah.
They should
Yeah,
be
you
training.
get way more time together.
Yeah, like in my opinion, people should be either taking advantage of the fact that other teams aren't taking their defensive set pieces that seriously, so they should be capitalizing on them. But if I think it's a miss for the
Yeah.
NWSL right now, in my opinion.
You can see, though, the players they're even talking about a part of the group, like an Emily Sonnet.
Oh, yeah. You look at her on a set piece, she's screaming.
Yeah.
She's telling everyone what to do.
Pulsing, screaming, even playing against her, you know what you guys are doing.
I was interviewing Laura Harvey last week, and the most winningest coach in the NWSL, and she actually builds the game from defensive pressure and their outline. So what her mentality is, if we're plugging up what they're doing, then it will open up the opportunity to do what we want to do. And that's how she approaches games. And I think that's lovely. And everybody knows like defense wins championships and yada, yada. But
Can you give us an example?
so she works first on how they're going to press, where they're going to press, who they're going to attack, which side of the field they want to pinch it to. And she'll build her formation from that. So you'll see Seattle come out in multiple formations in different games depending on their opponent. So what's neat about that is that's what she prioritizes first, and then she knows that will unlock their ability to go attack the team.
Which makes so much sense because I feel like when you have a defensive structure, it's so much easier to build on the rest of your game and let people who are creative on the ball and like to go 1v1 or are 1v1 artists, whatever it may be, what your roles are when you do lose the ball. And I think we have seen teams, like Chicago, suffer from not having those clear defensive principles.
Well, how it is
but now they're getting much better, much better.
Oof. Yeah, you know how it is when you're a game and you feel like you can't catch your breath.
Yeah.
Because you're just running around defending like with your head cut off the whole time, right?
You have the structure's not there.
So if there's no structure, then you're chasing the game rather than being in control of the game.
It's so funny that you said that about Laura Harvey. I literally have that in my notes for today, obviously, because we're going to be talking about Portland and Seattle later. But her as a coach, that's exactly what I wrote down. And it's in regard to, I think Seattle will go farther, will end up higher in the standings and will go farther in the playoffs because Laura Harvey is so good at scouting another team, figuring out what their weakness is, figuring out how she wants to take advantage of that weakness, and then teaching and setting up her team to do so, right? So I literally think I have which center back they're going to press, which way you're going to put it, which side of the field you're going to shape it to. Are we going to sit on their 6 or are we going to let them play here but take away this player, those sorts of things. And I think that's why Seattle had a bit of a slower start and has now started to trend up because Laura Harvey as a coach is really good at, once she knows what teams' tendencies are, she can take them away.
Yeah.
And that is one of her strengths as a coach, and I think she's one of the best coaches in the league at doing that.
Well, that's chess match
Exactly.
approach that you were speaking about earlier.
Right.
And it's also her ability to convey all of that information to her players, and then they're able to execute it.
Yep.
Because if you have a group of players that aren't bought in or don't understand the constant changing from one match to another, you're not going to be able to get results. Did you ever get punched in the head from that?
I'm pretty sure Ashlyn Harris punched me in the head once. We're good now, though.
You had that memory pretty quick pulled up.
Oh, yeah. I was like, whoa.
Come on, everybody else. Smart.
Yeah.
Have to. Don't lose it here.
Oh,
Good, Tay.
Oh.
rocked. Yeah.
Is she good though?
She got rocked.
That was. She's gonna get up and she's gonna have all the things
She's
to say
fine.
about it. Her
She's
hands are gonna
fine,
be
yeah.
out.
Oh, yeah, she got sandwiched almost.
Oh.
All right, this could be it.
Yeah.
Last push for Chicago. Now's their
So
chance.
what happens if we tie?
Man, not
that's
another
so boring.
tie.
Bummer.
That's the 4th of the weekend, 5th of the weekend. There's been so many draws.
So for me, this is a success for the Bay.
Really?
In
Success for the Bay?
any major league in the world, if you tie your away games and win your home games,
That's fair.
you will be in the playoffs.
That's a good point, but
I just think this is one of those games you look back on. And you're
Right.
Like, we should have won.
decision day, baby. Will we be talking about it?
Probably.